Now let's look at what Black Lives Matter are calling for. Defunding police departments all across America. In effect, they want rid of the police. Okay, so when the mob comes to call, who are you going to call? Oh, sorry. There's no one to call. So the mob rule, which is exactly what the whole plan is of the 1%, using these morons and thugs and looters to impose their will and destroy communities on behalf of the 1%. But the thugs and the morons and the looters haven't got the brain power to see that they are being used to ensure their own enslavement as well as everyone else around them. What else do they want? Black Lives Matter. They want to abolish all prisons, which in America would mean releasing 1.7 million felons. Who would love that? George Soros, whose Open Society foundations have funded Black Lives Matter. And it was Soros who called during the lockdowns for the release of prisoners because of the coronavirus. It's the same George Soros who has funded into office district attorney after district attorney in America, who have then, once elected, have not imposed the law on people, allowing, again, a free-for-all and the rule of might is right and might decides what happens and what doesn't. The rule of the mob. That's what they want. And these idiots, because that's what they are, how they remember to breathe every few seconds, I've no idea, are allowing themselves to be used. Justice for George Floyd. Yes. But that's not what this is about. Wake up. And how about this one, Gaza? Another Black Lives Matter demand. Basically dismantling the Western nuclear family structure, or disrupting it, to use the word of one of their people. Disrupting the Western nuclear family structure. Please explain to me what that has to do with racial justice. But it just happens to be a policy of the global cult that I've been exposing now for 30 years. That policy is what they want, to destroy the family, so the state can take control of children from birth onwards. And, you know, here's a quote from a social justice warrior, George Soros. I am basically there to make money. I cannot and do not look at the social consequences of what I do. Now, if the looters, the thugs, and the morons would just, because they don't have to be morons, you see. This is the sad thing. They can make another choice and be intelligent people. But only if they stop being a software program or a computer terminal for people like this. Press enter, riot, and start thinking about it. Simple question. Why would all those major billionaire companies, and why would a multi-billionaire like George Soros, who doesn't care about the social consequences of what he does, why would he be funding your organizations? Huh? Just take a breather, put your brick down, and think about it. And you might bloody learn something.